Yo, what's up? It's your boy Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. Legends never die, they stay in our hearts. If you want to support us, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also you can come down here and hit the join button under the video or in our channel section. And you can also join our Patreon, patreon.com/currency365. And we also have Cash App and also PayPal for supports if you want to sow some seeds. Peace out. God bless. Enjoy the video and keep the movement going. Legends. Bye. All right. Welcome back to Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. It's March 26, 2025, and this is the LUNC-LUNA USTC video, daily video here. I was thinking of stopping the daily videos and just focusing on the buying power group, right? And Patreon and the Telegram groups, and just stop the buying the videos until we actually reach our goal on the buying power group, right? And then coming back and to do videos again when we have the buying power, and now we can actually be on the offensive side and not have to play on the defensive side. We watched XRP go through that, right? And now XRP is now on the offensive side. And it's a great feeling to be on the offensive side when you actually defeat the SEC and you defeat everything. And now you can play on the offensive side. So I was thinking of doing that, but I'm still making videos, at least for right now. We'll see. I'll make up my mind by April 1st. If you don't see any videos in April, that means that I decided not to do any more videos until we reached our buying power goals. And then when you see me come back, that means we have reached our buying power goals and we're ready to repeg USTC and not just talk about it on video, but actually take action and get it done, right? So, yeah. So anyway, so I might do that. I might just not make any videos in April until we actually get to our, because that actually might wake people up and force people to say, oh my God, Currency's not making any more videos. So I can't just sit here and just waste his time all day and waste my time all day. But I actually have to take action now. It might actually make people take action and actually seek out the Telegram group, seek out the Patreon, seek out and actually and support us so that we can get to the buying power quicker, right? Instead of just sitting here making videos all day and everybody just watch the videos but do nothing, right? And then when we come back, guess what? We come back and we're happy because we know that if I come back, we have the buying power now, and we actually are now serious, and now we actually can take action, real action to get Brad to number one, then get Brad to become the number one validator and burn a lot of USTC and repay this thing. So I was thinking maybe April 1st, I'm not going to do any more videos until we have the buying power. All right, so that's just a heads up. I might not come back in April, and if you don't see me till May, if you don't see me till June, you don't see me until we got the buying power. That's how serious I am, right? So you know what I mean, a lot of you guys aren't serious. I am. I will not post on YouTube until we have the. Matter of fact, I might not post on social media until we on only Patreon and Telegram. That's it. Telegram, Patreon, until we have the buying power. Because what are we waiting on, right? So we should already have the buying power, right, by now, right? So it's ridiculous that we're playing with life like this. We're playing with our lives and our legacy like this, knowing that a lot of bad things are about to take place on the earth, and they continue to take place on the earth, and people are getting punched in the mouth. People are losing their jobs. People are losing their careers. People are having all types of difficulties, and we're sitting over here playing around like it's a game or something. And so I think it's time to get serious here. And so I don't think I'm going to be doing any more videos starting April. I'm probably not going to. I was thinking about it the other day. I'm probably not going to be doing any videos. Catch me on Patreon or catch me in the Telegram groups, right? And until we have the buying power, and then when we come back, it's time to celebrate because now we have the buying power and now we're taking action. But sitting here doing videos every day and people, and knowing that 99.9% of people watching this video aren't taking action and don't care and just wasting my time and wasting, and I'm wasting my time and you're wasting your time, makes no sense. let's, and just wishing and wishing. No, this is the year of action, folks. It's not the year of wishing. You could do that. You did that all throughout your high school and all throughout your high school and college. I wish, I wish, I wish. I remember being with my friends. We'd be up at my boy's job, and we would just be wishing and wishing and wishing and wishing about life, about what we wanted. Luxury lifestyles and mansions and stuff. We've always wanted that since we were little kids. I've always wanted a luxury lifestyle. I don't know where I got that from, but I've always wanted to be have money. I always wanted to be a millionaire, billionaire. Always wanted to have luxury lifestyle you know and my friends we would all just wish upon a star, and it's like at some point we need to stop wishing and take action. you know and so um and that's what happened. So that's why I went off on this side of the journey and everybody else is on that side of the journey, right? Because I decided to take action. I'm taking action now. I'm building up my crypto portfolio, my stock portfolios, building all the stuff up, building my empire through cryptos and stocks here, just little by little, small by small, bull cycle by bull cycle, and to a point where I can step out on my own and do my own thing, right? And you guys need to be doing the same thing. Multiple streams of income as well with staking, crypto staking, stock dividends, crypto dividends, and all other things like that as well, right? Okay, so we can talk about it all day long, but if you guys don't take action, it doesn't really matter. So I think we come to the point where enough videos, enough videos, and more action now is needed, right? Because April, May, we said we need to repeg USTC. So if we just sit here and do videos and oh my God, we're not repegging, it's just not going to help. So I think it's time to stop the videos and actually get in the grind and take action, build that buying power up, and then start to get Brad to number one and start to um, burn USTC at a big numbers. All right, it's time to take action. All right, so one somebody that did take action was Binance. Binance is no longer delisting USTC as Vegas and others have reworded, helped. I guess they helped reword USTC from a stablecoin, which is not acting like a stablecoin anymore, to a native token. And now instead of they didn't call it a meme coin, they call it a native token, and so that's going to help it not be delisted from Binance. All right. So European people are not going to have any problems anymore. So that's been solved, and people are now thanking Vegas for that. So good, and that's why I was saying, when we had this war, I said this is ridiculous. Why are we worrying about Binance's changing the name of USTC? It's not a stable coin. Let them call it a native token if that's what they need to do to keep it from being delisted, right? What is this war about, right? So why are we warring on Twitter about this stuff? This is stupidity, right? So at the end of the day, it is what it is. USDC is not being delisted from Binance, which is a good thing. And On the other hand, Jasmine community looks like they're trying to be delisted from from Binance. So interesting. All right, hey, it is what it is, man. I don't, it is what it is, man. Okay, 406668 there, and we have 1.88% to the upside today. Um, and we're at 363 million on market cap. All right, so yesterday we talked about the three ways to quickly repeg USTC, which was just turn back on the minting of Luna 2.0 or the minting of LUNC, right? And just mint the tokens. Mint tokens, buy back and burn USDC, pay off the debt that way by using our market cap here, a liquidity equity from our market cap, buy back and burn USDC until 1 billion tokens. Keep the Oracle pool there for staking rewards. Now we're down to 1 billion token, and you're still getting your staking reward, right? So, or you could just freeze the circulating supply, and then you can reissue the circulating supply that is frozen 5% every month, every 30 days until 100%, and you're now at 1 billion tokens, and you are still getting your staking rewards, right? So those are a couple of ways, three easy ways to repeg USDC fast, but this community doesn't like doing anything fast, as we can see. They rather, if the community would vote and say, "Would you rather sit here for 5 years and just suffer?" The community would actually vote for that. I'm being real. Like this community of LUNC would literally vote to sit here and do nothing for 5 years. Like if they had a chance to vote, that's what they would vote for. Right? This is it's crazy, man. It's crazy. This is why we have to take action because this community would literally, if there was an option to sit here and do nothing for 5 years, the validators would literally vote to sit here for 5 years and do nothing and just drain the oracle pool, drain and put put LUNC to zero, right? Send LUNC and USTC to zero. That's what they would vote for, right? Because that's exactly what they want, right? So if you put that as an option, that's what they would pick, right? So we have to realize that that those are the people we're going up against. Those are the people that are holding us back. So if we just make videos and we just watch videos and then go on our day and we don't take action, they're winning. And you're allowing them to win. But when I stop these videos, that's when people are going to be like, "Oh snap, currency is actually serious now. Let's actually look into Patreon. Let's actually look into Telegram groups and let's see what we can do to take action." Right. So that's why I think on April 1st, we got to stop these videos. Okay. I'm letting you guys know now. The videos are probably going to end April 1st until we actually have the buying power. We got to get serious here, folks. We can't just keep delaying and delaying and delaying. We have to take action. All right. Let's go over to USTC and 0.01325. Looks like the market's starting to drop here, man. Big drops here since this morning. Okay, so some people are taking either people are taking profits or something happened this morning with the markets that made everything drop significantly there. 73 million there, and we got 5.55 billion circulating supply, um, and 5 billion in volume. All right. Um, Let's go over to Terra and let's see what's going on with 21. Yeah, everything dropping at the same time. So you can see this is all. When you see this, when you see everything drop at the same time like that, that's not human beings. Human beings can't do that, right? That's not human being. Human beings can't go to all three of these tokens and drop them all at the same time, right? So, um, so this is bots, right? So bot trade. This is bots triggering at the same time to sell, right? So we're down now 1% here. So something happened with the markets apparently that caused all these bots, these billions of bots, to sell at the same time. So I don't know what caused that, but we're still up on the week though. But let's go over here to see what's going on. Why is everything selling off at the same time? Market cap's now in the red, right? So we started off so good. Now everything's flushing. So there you go. All right. So we're gonna see what happens here with Bitcoin and Ethereum's down 3%. Like, what in the freak happened? Solana's down 5%. Jeez, right? Shiba Inu's up 8% still, but down 2% in the last hour. Like everything's just starting to flush. So maybe the market, maybe the stock market is. I just did the video for Patreon, so um so we'll see how that plays out, man. Yeah, everything's flushing for some reason here. So, okay, I did have a dream. I'm not going to share the dream. I'm just going to wait to see what the market does, and then I'm going to show you guys the dream. Right? So, I did have a dream last night. I had several dreams last night. Crazy. Shout out to Nicole. I had a, I seen I seen my homie Nicole in a dream last night. I was like, what the? I was like, it was like a reunion. Like I was at a reunion party or something. And my homie Nicole, that I haven't seen in a long time from high school, she was in the dream. That was crazy. Anyways, I'm a dreamer. So I dream thousands of dreams every freaking night. I love. That's why I love to sleep. I love to sleep because I get to dream. I get the dream. It's just crazy. The dreams I have is just ridiculous. I see too much though. Like you know what I mean. Like I see too much. I be seeing people's stuff. I be seeing what people. I don't want to see what people are doing. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to see that stuff. Yeah, but for some reason I see a lot. I see a lot. You know what I mean? So I don't know. But I keep everything to myself though. I don't even care. You know what I mean? Everybody has free will, and nobody's perfect, right? We all we all we all sin. We all have to repent and stuff. So I don't really care too much about that stuff. You know what I mean? I just keep the stuff to myself. You know what I mean? But I see a lot though. You know what I mean? And some things I'm like, why am I seeing this? you know. But it is what it is. All right, so let's go over to Galaxy Station and see what's going on. And you dreaming, you people that have the prophetic gifts of dreams and dream interpretation. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. Some things we're like, wow, why are we even seeing it? You know what I mean? It's the same thing for the prophecy, the gift of prophecy. Is like sometimes God will tell you stuff. It's like, why did you tell me that, man? It like messes up your whole day. You know what I mean? Like it could be bad news or some scary stuff or some sad stuff. Like, why did you tell me that? It can really mess up your day. So that's one thing about dreaming or prophecy. Sometimes when it's bad, it's really bad, but when it's good, it's really good, right? For you guys that have those gifts. Um, Okay, so signaling proposal for USTC system implementation is not passing. Request the CoinMarketCap to remove the stablecoin tag is passing, and got 2 days left on that one. And then this one, compensation, is on its way to pass. But here is the critical one is this no veto, and we're at 24%. So I think 33% is the threshold. So we still have some big validators that haven't voted yet. So if this thing hits 33%, it doesn't matter if the green is more. It's not, it will be automatically canceled. So we got to watch this one carefully here as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and wrap up the video, folks. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. But April 1st, I don't think there's gonna be any more videos, man. We gotta get this buying power. We gotta get Brad to #1, and we gotta get serious, and we gotta get this buying power. I don't care if you have to work freaking from 5 a.m. in the morning to freaking 12 p.m. at night. you know, at your jobs and work. Or Donald Trump, no overtime tax free now, right? So go ahead and put 90 hours a week in an overtime, folks, and let's go. Let's get this buying power. Act like you care for once, you know what I mean? Act like you care. Act like it means something to you. So act like you care, act like it means something, act like you want to provide for your family, you want to you want to break the curse of poverty in your bloodline. That's what it takes to do that stuff, folks. Right? It doesn't take working 40 hours, coming home, and then barely paying your bills, and then crying about why life is difficult. Right? Right? You have to literally go beyond and above to break barriers and break curses and break things and change your life. It's not easy. It's going to be painful, but that's what it takes to break curses and barriers off your bloodline, right? Right? Being part of the 1% is the reason why there's only 1% of the world are wealthy. Because it's not easy, right? And it's not easy and it's even harder to maintain it, right? Right. So you guys have to go above and beyond. But the cool thing about it is that when we're doing it together, then it becomes really fun because now you're doing it and you're like, man, this is my 100 DoorDash delivery, but I know my brothers are also doing 100 DoorDash deliveries today, and we're putting our monies together and we're building up this buying power, so we will never have to work again, and we will never have to see another bear cycle, and our children's children's will never have to work. Right? So that's what we're doing it for, right? If you think that way and you change your mindset, that's how you succeed. Okay. So, um, but like talking about it all day long on video is not going to help. I got to shut the videos off, and then you guys have to go, oh man, he's actually serious. Let's get to work, right? Let's get it. Let's do it. All right. 23 million in burns, and then we have 45,000 in burns today. Nice. The last couple of days, burns have been up on USTC. That's what we need to see. And Binance is going to keep us So that's good. So the burns should pick up here, and we got to get that buying power so the burns can really pick up. We need to be burning 10 million, 10, 20, 30, 40 million USTC a day, and then that's going to get us going here. And then of course we're dropping a little bit here every time we hit that 32.30 area. We always drop. Somebody always undelegates. But we're at 15.87. It doesn't really matter. Once we get their buying power, this thing is going to explode. We're going to be at 3 trillion. We're going to head towards 3 to 4 trillion in staking, right? So, and we're going to have 4 trillion tokens locked up here in staking. And it's going to be awesome. And look, Shiba Inu is up right now. If Shiba Inu just goes up another, if Shiba Inu just goes up, like it drops 1 or 2 zeros here, the 365 community now has the buying power, right? So we just get, and Maria Conwell said when SHIB goes up, take your profits and put it in the Sheena, and then Sheena is going to explode. There's your buying power, right? Those two tokens right there. If SHIB goes up 1,000%, take your profits, put it in Sheena. Sheena goes up 10,000, 100,000%. There's your buying power. Now we have buying power. Now Brad should be number one, and now you guys can put your money in stable coins at 5% staking or other currencies, cryptocurrencies that's stake. Maybe you buy some Zion oil and gas as well, and maybe some stocks that give you monthly dividend payments, and now you have your residual income coming in, right? So it's only going to take 1 or 2 tokens to get you your buying power. Okay. But unfortunately, the enemy has been attacking those tokens severely to make sure you don't get your buying power, right? Uh, but also it's because of the quantitative tightening. And so quantitative tightening is going to be reduced from 25 billion to 5 billion April 1st. Okay, so that's going to help a lot of these altcoins be able to wiggle their way out and give us some 5, 10, 15, 30 X's now because they've been heavily suppressed by quantitative tightening. Okay, so let's go here. And also remember, April's coming. April, May, June. We believe that something's going to happen with the Luna Classic case. It will be dismissed or settled, and Do Kwon will be actually set free. And I even said something about last year that don't be surprised if you see Trump, Do Kwon, and CZ in Dubai together in a conference, right? Or something together. So, and they're going to be using cryptocurrency, seeking revenge using cryptocurrency. What has Donald Trump been doing? He's been seeking revenge and enriching himself and his family using cryptocurrency, right? So there you go. So let's see if CZ and when Do Kwon is set free, let's see if CZ and Do Kwon link up, and then maybe they create a chain for LUNC-LUNA and USTC and put it on there, and then it has a burn mechanism that goes and that just burns all the tokens through transactions, and it just and the coins just absolutely take off. I don't know. We'll see how that plays out. I know Apostle was talking about that, and other people were too. So we'll see how that plays out in the near future. But yeah, let's watch April, May, and June for LUNC case being dismissed and officially over, and then and Do Kwon being set free. All right, that's going to skyrocket Luna Classic and Luna and USTC if Do Kwon is set free, if the case is over and Do Kwon is set free. All right, so watch out for that. Right, that's going to come out of nowhere and it's going to absolutely moon. LUNC's going to absolutely send when that happens. And everybody's gonna be chasing LUNC at the top again, right? Chasing LUNC. Oh my God, I need to get in the LUNC. It's like it's up 1,000%. Now you want to get in, right? So remember, I told you guys that the other day, right? You're gonna see the same people who sold here are gonna be trying to chase it at 1 to 5 cents. It's like, what are you doing, right? Don't do that to yourself. Okay, so we lost 655 million in volume and actually staking, excuse me, and we got people that are burning LUNC and nobody's burning USTC and Baywatch. Wow, welcome back, Baywatch. I haven't seen them in a while. 520 million added, nice. Coinage and XDAIC lost 700 million there in staking, and we got one person in jail. LBDN is in jail and they also are leading with missed signatures. 50 validators missed signatures today as well. Let's wrap up the video here with the validators. Top 20 look the same, and the rest of the validators actually all look the same as well. Not big changes until we get into our money zone, and hopefully we're there in the next 90 days or less. Peace out. God bless. I'll see you guys in the next video, and I think April 1st, no more videos until we reach our buying power goals, and then we come back, and then we're doing videos with action on the offensive side, not the defensive side, right? So I think videos will be more funner, and people will actually now believe that it can be done instead of just watching videos like it's not gonna ever happen, right? So I'd rather make videos where people believe that we can actually do it, and they actually want to help us do it because they can actually see the action that is being taken place, right? Peace out. God bless. I'll see you guys next video. Bye.